Learning faster isn't magic, it's method. There are hidden cheat codes in your brain that let you learn like a machine and remember like a story. These shortcuts are not tricks. They're biology, psychology, and precision. From how you sleep to how you forget, every pattern hides a way to accelerate your intelligence. This isn't about being smarter, it's about being optimized. So let's unlock every cheat code your mind already has. The cheat code of focus. Focus is not about doing more, it's about doing one thing at a time. Your brain can't multitask. It only switches faster than you notice. Every switch costs attention, every distraction steals learning. The real cheat code is deep focus, the state where the rest of the world fades. Neuroscience calls it flow, a zone where dopamine and norepinephrine align to lock your awareness in. In this state, time bends. Minutes feel like seconds, and knowledge embeds itself effortlessly. You don't need more hours. You need fewer interruptions. Silence isn't emptiness, it's your brain's highest performance mode. The cheat code of spaced repetition. Memory doesn't grow by cramming, it grows by forgetting, strategically. The spaced repetition cheat code is built on one law: review before you forget. Each time you recall, the memory rewires deeper, stronger, faster. Apps like Anki or flashcard systems mimic this rhythm, turning repetition into retention. You don't fight your forgetting curve, you ride it. Each review feels easier because your brain treats time like training weights. Learning faster isn't about memorizing harder, it's about timing your remembering. The cheat code of sleep. You don't learn when you study, you learn when you sleep. During sleep, your brain replays and reorganizes everything you experienced. This is neural consolidation, the ultimate cheat code for long-term memory. The hippocampus replays the day's patterns like a rehearsal, deciding what stays and what fades. 6 to 8 hours isn't a suggestion, it's a biological contract. You pull an all-nighter, you lose half your memory's fidelity. Sleep isn't laziness, it's storage. Every time you skip it, you delete potential you already earned. The cheat code of teaching. You learn faster when you teach. It's called the protege effect. Explaining something forces your brain to structure chaos into clarity. When you teach, you realize what you don't know. That struggle, that reorganization, builds deeper understanding. The cheat code is simple. Don't just study passively. Speak it, write it, explain it to someone. You don't master knowledge when you remember it. You master it when you can transfer it. Teaching is thinking out loud, and that's where real learning lives. The cheat code of curiosity. Curiosity is your mind's fuel. Without it, no technique works. With it, even chaos becomes clarity. When you're curious, your brain floods with dopamine, not for pleasure but for pursuit. It turns effort into excitement. That's why you can binge a 3-hour documentary but struggle with a 3-page textbook. The cheat code is not forcing discipline. It's engineering curiosity. Ask better questions. Make the knowledge personal. Tie every fact to a mystery. The moment you care, your brain opens the vault. The cheat code of interleaving. Repetition in isolation creates fragility. But mixing, interleaving, creates mastery. This cheat code comes from sports science and cognitive psychology. Practice different skills in rotation, not isolation. Instead of solving 20 algebra problems, mix algebra, geometry, and statistics. Your brain struggles, but that's the point. It's learning to adapt, not repeat. Interleaving forces flexible thinking. It builds recall in unpredictable conditions, the way real life works. The best learners don't just memorize, they improvise. The cheat code of mistakes. You learn faster when you fail faster. Your brain doesn't treat errors as loss. It treats them as feedback loops. Each mistake fires the anterior cingulate cortex, sharpening focus and adjusting predictions. This is error-driven learning, the cheat code hidden in failure. When you avoid mistakes, you delay intelligence. When you confront them, your neurons rewrite reality itself. Perfection isn't growth, correction is. The fastest learners aren't those who get it right, but those who don't give up when they don't. The cheat code of visualization. Your brain can't tell the difference between real and vividly imagined experience. That's why athletes visualize victory and musicians rehearse in silence. The visualization cheat code turns imagination into simulation. Neurons fire in the same pattern as physical execution, training your body through thought alone. It's not manifestation. It's mental modeling. When you visualize, you compress practice into mind time. Every replay makes action smoother, faster, more automatic. The future is built twice, once in the mind, once in the world. The cheat code of emotion. Emotion cements memory. You remember not what you read, but what you felt while reading. Every lesson tied to emotion sticks deeper, longer, stronger. That's why you recall heartbreak more vividly than homework. Emotion releases neurochemicals that signal importance. Attach feeling to learning, and it becomes unforgettable. The cheat code isn't more effort, it's more meaning. Turn knowledge into story. Turn data into purpose. Your brain doesn't learn facts, it learns impact. The cheat code of reflection. Learning without reflection is motion without direction. After studying, pause. Ask, what did I understand? What did I miss? What connects to what I already know? Reflection activates metacognition, thinking about thinking. It's your brain's built-in debugger. It filters noise, strengthens signals, and builds awareness. Every genius you've heard of practiced reflection. They didn't just work harder, they thought harder. The cheat code is to stop chasing new information and start refining the one you already have. The cheat code of retrieval. Rereading is comforting but deceptive. You feel like you know, but you don't. The real cheat code is retrieval practice, testing your memory without looking. When you recall, you strengthen neural connections by struggle. It's like lifting weights for your brain. Every blank moment is your neurons growing new links. Reading feeds knowledge, retrieval builds intelligence. If you're not testing, you're not learning. The cheat code of context. You remember better when your environment matches your learning context. Study in varied places, not one. Move from silence to noise, from light to dark. This contextual learning cheat code forces your brain to encode flexibility, not dependency. If you only study at your desk, your brain learns to recall only there. But if you vary your conditions, your memory becomes portable. You're teaching your brain not just what to know, but when to use it. The cheat code of hunger. At the core of every learning cheat code lies one truth. You must want it. Not superficially, but deeply. Learning faster is not a race. It's hunger turned into structure. Curiosity, focus, sleep, reflection. All of them feed the same machine, desire. Without hunger, even genius fades. With it, even the ordinary become unstoppable. Because every great learner begins with one decision. I will not stay the same. The cheat code of forgetting. Forgetting feels like failure, but it's not. It's your brain's way of pruning noise to highlight what matters. The cheat code lies in controlled forgetting, losing just enough to remember better. Every time you forget and then recall, you rewire that path stronger. Neuroscientists call it desirable difficulty. It means the harder it feels, the deeper it goes. Your brain is not a library. It's a living organism that reorganizes memory through loss. So don't fear forgetting. Use it as a signal. The next recall will carve the memory into permanence. The cheat code of compression. The smartest learners don't remember everything. They remember patterns. Your brain naturally compresses knowledge like a zip file of understanding. The cheat code is pattern recognition, spotting rules hidden in repetition. You read 10 examples. Your mind extracts one principle. You practice for hours. Your brain learns shortcuts unconsciously. This is called chunking. It's how chess masters see moves instantly, or how musicians predict notes before they're played. Compression turns chaos into clarity. The more you see patterns, the less you need effort. That's the essence of learning faster. Not remembering more, but reducing more. The cheat code of environment. You are not just learning from the content, you're learning from your surroundings. Your environment whispers to your brain. A cluttered desk signals noise. A minimal workspace signals focus. The environment cheat code uses design as discipline. Natural light enhances alertness. Music with 60 to 80 beats per minute synchronizes brainwaves for concentration. Even colors shape cognition. Blue calms, red awakens. Your space teaches you silently. You don't just study in an environment, you study with it. The cheat code of timing. Every brain has rhythms, biological tides of alertness and fatigue. You learn best when your neurons are ready, not when your schedule says so. This timing cheat code is about learning with your biology. Morning hours favor logic and memory. Afternoon enhances creativity. Evening rewards reflection. The fastest learners sync their tasks with their clocks. You don't just manage time, you master timing. The cheat code of multisensory learning. Your brain learns faster when more senses are involved. It's not just seeing or hearing, it's feeling the idea. The multisensory cheat code engages multiple neural pathways at once. Read it, speak it, draw it, touch it. Every added sense multiplies retention. That's why maps, gestures, and music make ideas unforgettable. The more senses you use, the fewer times you'll need to review. Learning becomes not just mental, but physical. The cheat code of energy. A tired brain can't think fast. A distracted body can't learn deeply. The energy cheat code connects biology to intelligence. Hydration keeps neurons firing at full capacity. Movement increases blood flow to the hippocampus, your learning engine. Even sunlight affects serotonin, which boosts focus and memory. Every genius routine includes recovery. The smartest learners rest like athletes because thinking is also an endurance sport. The cheat code of mindset. If you believe intelligence is fixed, you stop trying. If you believe it grows, you never stop. The mindset cheat code rewires failure into feedback. Carol Dweck called it the growth mindset, but it's deeper than optimism. It's resilience codified. When your brain expects progress, it looks for patterns that prove it. Belief changes biology. You become who you think you can be, neuron by neuron. The cheat code of simplicity. Complex ideas hide behind simple language. Einstein said, "If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough." The simplicity cheat code demands translation, not complication. Write ideas in your own words. Reduce pages to sentences. Reduce sentences to symbols. The more you simplify, the more you own it. Complexity impresses others. Simplicity transforms you. The cheat code of silence. In a world that won't stop talking, silence becomes a superpower. When you pause, your mind processes. When you disconnect, your brain reconnects. The silence cheat code activates the default mode network, the part that links ideas in the background. This is why your best thoughts come in showers or walks. Stillness is not the absence of learning. It's its completion. Every pause you take lets your brain breathe, and in that space, wisdom takes form. The final cheat code, the one you control. Every cheat code you've learned so far lives inside you. They don't belong to geniuses or prodigies. They belong to practice. But there's one code no one can teach you, the will to use them. You are not fighting your intelligence. You are unlocking it. Your brain isn't slow. It's waiting for direction. Every second you spend wondering if you can is a second you could spend beginning. The final cheat code is choice. You either drift or you decide. And when you decide, truly decide, your learning curve stops curving. It rises endlessly.